All right, happy, late Thanksgiving, everyone. Yeah, yeah, just had a I had a video. That was like an intro video I uploaded from when I saw Meshuggah, the band. And yeah, that might have been really loud. I don't know. I might have to listen back later, but yeah, that was like better than I remember just now listening to it. But anyway, it is. I'm recording this live again, and just last minute decided to. I'm a little hungover from the Thanksgiving food. You know what I mean? Like hungover almost, 'cause I ate a lot and I'm hungover. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing a lot of Thanksgiving comedy lately. So this episode I might be cracking all kinds of jokes about stuffing, about turkey. I forgot what meat we eat on Thanksgiving, and it is turkey. But you know what? We don't talk about enough. You know what we should talk about enough? The tragedy of
Thanksgiving. The fucking genocide. Of Thanksgiving. The fucking genocide of Thanksgiving. Oh, I hope you're enjoying your little.
well, Thanksgiving stuffing and everything. Yo, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving meal. I hope you enjoy your stuffing, your turkey. Guess what? You know what I call it? I say the gooey overlay of sweetness over genocide, the myth of the first Thanksgiving, as said on TheGuardian.com in November 2021. Some members of the Wampanoag Nation mark Thanksgiving as their national day of mourning. Now I know I've joked about this, like I don't know how many, like this is probably the millionth time where I talked about the complaining about Thanksgiving. I know they're all complaining about Thanksgiving. Oh, they and every July 4th, every national American holiday has to be filled with guilt and shame now. Now I'm not saying, I mean, maybe there was. I mean, I don't really know. I know, like, I'm sure history was like, I mean, I don't even want to say whitewashed because that now it probably means that's a woke saying or something. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure there are bad. I'm sure they have bad. All of it is bad. um, I don't. I know. We're all taught the happy story of uh the Plymouth Rock and the Mayflower and the Pilgrims coming over and just sharing a meal with the Indians. Well, guess what, guys? I hope you enjoy those Indian tears. I hope you enjoy the tears of Indians in your gravy, because that's what it's made out of. It's made of the fucking blood and tears and death. This is too long. I don't really want to read that. Look, I don't really know. I haven't looked into this. I am making fun of the woke. I am making fun of the Here's the problem I have. Should we recognize that there was probably a bad Oh God, a land acknowledgement. Fuck this bullshit. Okay, it says here they were murdered, sold into slavery, their land stolen. Yeah, whatever. Boo hoo hoo. Yeah, I'm not saying like that didn't happen. I haven't looked into it. Boo hoo, you were sold into slavery. Oh, cry me a river. Boo hoo. I mean, yeah, this says here some of the survivors forced to convert to Christianity. Of course, I believe that. I definitely believe that. I mean, yeah, I'm sure this happened, but here's the thing: like, every culture has conquest or what they find land that was probably belonging to someone else, and if you want to expand your people, you go find land and then you take it over. How that's happened in the history of every nation, I'm guessing. I also haven't researched that, but I've heard that before by other people, so I repeat it now. So I'm not really trying to argue if that happened or not. Like, I'm not actually saying like it didn't happen. I'm one of these people where uh, I just don't want to, like, I'm just sick of this guilt and shame. We're supposed to always be sad all the time or angry. Although it's never really just sad. If it was just sad, I would be like, all right, if you want to be sad. um Look, Thanksgiving, like every other holiday, has become just a tradition. Like, it's not about, like, I could see if it's about a turkey, basically. It's like the turkey, it's all about the food and the family getting together. That's literally all it's about. No family sits down and goes, and we are here to celebrate the slaughter and slavery and the taking into slavery of the Indians. That was great, and that's why we're eating, and thank you. No one does that. Maybe no one does that. I doubt even the most Bible Belt redneck whatever people. Well, redneck people, I don't even know if they can afford to do Thanksgiving now. Like, they may just get like KFC or something. um I mean, because like for years now they've had like grocery stores giving deals out for free turkeys and stuff. I mean, yeah, and that's not just with how bad the economy is now. It's been for a while now. So turkeys have been a little expensive. I don't know why. They're not hard to kill, probably. They're dumb. They seem stupid as an animal. Maybe we should just eat deer on Thanksgiving. Talking about dumb animals. Look, if we have to switch up the meat, I'm kind of fine with that. I mean, some people say like they don't like turkey, and why don't we switch it out? I actually do like having it. I do like just carving some kind of meat. It doesn't have to be turkey, but to be honest, I kind of think that would be better than chicken unless you're gonna fry. Like, yeah, fried chicken is good. Anything fried is good. Fried turkey would be better. I guarantee you, the people that have deep fried turkey, that's way better than fried chicken. I bet. I don't know why people don't slam on turkey all the time. Everybody gets turkey on like a sandwich, and everybody's like, "Oh, I don't like turkey on Thanksgiving." I mean, I like the dark meat part of turkey. A lot of people, I don't know why, but don't like. I mean, that's the best tasting part. So I do like that, and the drumstick of the turkey is the best. Why do you think what I hear in the South, they have like turkey legs at fairs and stuff? I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's the best part. But you also have it with other stuff. It's not like you're just eating it dry by itself. Anyway, so I don't know. Maybe there was a lot of turkeys around back whenever Thanksgiving was founded, the first one. But anyway, just so you guys know, the slaughter and killing and how we should be sad and hang our heads down in shame. That's the problem I have with the left, the ultra. Well, I don't even know if you should call it left anymore. The radical activist totalitarian people, the authoritarian activist people out there. They like there's there's like, well, I was gonna say you're supposed to feel, well, you are supposed to feel shame and guilt all the time about everything. America's bad. Everything we do is bad. And yeah, we have a lot of bad. There was a lot of bad things in the past, but I guess I like the tradition of it. I don't know, but I'm just sick of the, those radical activist authoritarian left people. They all are always in a state of rage and miserable. It's miserable. It's a miserable existence. You're not supposed to even, like, it's like, you basically, I think they would be mad if you're enjoying Thanksgiving. Like, you being happy is like what would set them off. Them seeing you with a family, which is also, they're probably not pro family. They think that's bad too. Everybody should just be like always with a sign and yelling. That's literally that's their ideal reality, would just be everybody outside with a sign and yelling. That's what they, I mean, see a TikTok video, get upset, grab a sign, and go yell. Just always be doing that. Always be doing that, yo. For real. Hold on, I'm gonna send my friend my link. I don't think he can watch it, but I am live right now. I wasn't gonna be live and shit, yo, but I'll always be live and shit, yo. Always be live. That's my motto. So yeah, I was gonna play. This is old, but I have to play this to you guys, so you know that I know it's past Thanksgiving now, but I didn't talk about it last time. I should have talked about it. I always do the holidays after, because you know what? I could have just canceled this episode this week and been like, "Hey, it's a holiday," because I did have off today. That's why. Well, I took off today. That's why it's afternoon, and I'm doing this. Usually, I do it later. But I'm just unpredictable and shit, yo. I'm just like spontaneous as hell, yo. I'm a spontaneous, yo. Anyway, so here's why you should feel bad about enjoying Thanksgiving. If you did enjoy Thanksgiving, I hope you didn't, because if you did, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. And you probably would have been one of the colonial or one of the white pilgrims that pillaged or whatever. Now, I'm sure this is. Oh wait, I gotta share it on my. I gotta share it on my StreamYard. Percent. Go share screen. Everything you know about Thanksgiving is wrong. Okay. Oh. Everything you know. Hold on, I'm not good at this streaming stuff yet.
And I'm thankful for my kindergarten class who made these wonderful crafts to celebrate Thanksgiving.
I hope I don't get a stupid copyright notice on this.
After the Native Americans helped the Pilgrims.
All right, the thing about the woke is everybody has to be black. It can't be. It's literally as dumb as, like, you would never think it's this dumb, but it's like, if your shade is darker, you're more oppressed. Like, that's how dumb it is. That's why they're all pro-Palestine. I don't think they know anything about the Israel and Palestine history, conflict, whatever. Maybe some of them do, like, but like, it is as dumb as it. Like, you don't have to believe me, but that's why they're super pro-Palestine.
Survived their
because they're a darker shade than Israel.
First winter in America. The Puritans invited them to share the first Thanksgiving.
Puritans.
Oh, These are adorably strong,
A 5-year-old made that.
based off of the lie.
Ugh. Oh man, I remember these. I think there was a bunch of these. Ugh. I think there was a bunch of these. Yeah, there's a bunch of these. Oh my god. And these were like from MTV. There was a bunch of these, and there was the same lady like being like angry and miserable in every single one, and telling you why to be also miserable and angry. There's just no reason. Like, she's right. There's no reason to do that. Like, rip up a kid's drawing just to make your political message at fucking Thanksgiving on a holiday. Fuck you. If you really feel that way, you shouldn't go to. Here's what I was thinking that recently, because I was listening to this other video. Where they talk about, woke issues and stuff. It's called the Radical Center or something. Well, one of them said like somebody was, their family was together and they had a rule about not talking politics, and one of the, I guess, probably younger people said something like about it's bad what we did to the Indians, just randomly during the Thanksgiving meal. And my problem is like if you want to be miserable and hate and think no one should celebrate Thanksgiving, why are you going to Thanksgiving and sitting there then? Why are you ruining other people's time, like, to make your point? Like, what? Just don't go to Thanksgiving then. Post all day. Sit at home miserable and post all day about how bad Thanksgiving is. Like, we don't need you to come ruin it. Like, don't go there then. You're a hypocrite. Anyway, so this is going to be terrible.
Why is it you taught them?
Excuse me?
Oh, it's not your fault. These are full of half-truths and historical propaganda.
I thought the Native Americans and the Pilgrims were like besties or whatever.
At best, the Pilgrims and Wampanoags could be described as political allies. By the time the Pilgrims showed up, not only were 2/3 of the Massachusetts tribes completely wiped out by European slave owners and diseases, the Pilgrims were constantly at war with the indigenous people, and
yes. So, she went to the Thanksgiving. She's sitting there, and that's what she's doing. Now, I mean, yeah, I would just get up and leave the table, but they're probably going to sit there and, like, be like, yeah, I guess she's right, yeah. I don't want to say anything because then it means I agree with genocide.
and routinely tortured them.
But what about Squanto,
Oh,
the
just
Native
ruined the cranberry
American who
sauce.
learned English to help out the Pilgrims?
He was actually a slave that was hauled
I love the, like, dramatic movie music. Like, are we supposed to like this girl? Like, she's awful.
off to Europe, and then he learned English so that he could escape.
But they did celebrate it
Crossed out a
every
kid's drawing, by the way, to make a political point, to ruin everyone's time.
year, right?
Not exactly. The next one was 16 years later, and
Dramatic
unfortunately,
evil music.
it was because the Puritans were celebrating the massacre of the Pequot tribe. Back then, Thanksgiving was also for families, specifically murdering them.
Okay, we get it. History's all.
Ugh. Oh my god. See, like, I celebrate Thanksgiving as a day to be thankful, not the history of it. Nobody celebrates the history of it. I mean, yeah, they were reading but nobody does that. That's not realistic. I know they were, and I guess the kids are being taught it. I mean, what are you going to do? But no one actually does it. Nobody's talking about pilgrims and shit like they just were in the beginning. Nobody does that. Oh my god. All the comments should be hating on this. I mean, this was 2019. Maybe people. 8 years. Never mind. 2015. Wow. All right, this was like before. I didn't realize how long ago this was. 8 years ago. I guess yeah, I don't think I heard about these videos back then. I know this was later, so But anyway, yeah, this was like when people weren't 2015. I wasn't really. Well, I guess yeah, it was getting pretty woke. I mean, and that was, and then Trump. So
awful. The Puritans were terrible. And now we have to let our children know that the holiday started with tons of killings. Happy?
Well, we actually have just about everything wrong with the Thanksgiving myth. Definitely didn't wear these buckle hats. Didn't land on Plymouth Rock. And as for that turkey...
No, not turkey.
More like venison, fowl, and eel.
Oh, who cares about how this stupid holiday got started anyway?
Exactly. In George Washington's 1789 Thanksgiving Proclamation, the settlers aren't mentioned not even...
Oh my God, like anybody would know all this. Like anybody would just I mean, no one is. Oh God. I mean, I know this is like a video, like it's a written out video, but imagine this really happening. The only way, this lady would be able to say all this stuff is if she planned it out and wrote it out like a presentation. So that's would also be extremely crazy to do that, to plan on ruining the whole Thanksgiving. I mean seriously, just don't go to Thanksgiving then. Just don't do it. And then if you want, but they can't do that. They have to destroy everything. They have to break it, ruin it for everyone. That's the thing. Why? They have to end it. That's why all the statues get torn down and everything, because it's just not an option to have some people still do the thing. They have to, ruin just,
even once. Thanksgiving wasn't celebrated nationwide until 1863 when this guy declared it a national holiday during the Civil War in order to bring the country...
Now we hate Abraham Lincoln. Fuck Lincoln. This guy. What?
Together. That's why all of our foods are from the 19th century.
So Lincoln came up with the whole Indian pilgrim story.
Nope. That myth didn't catch on until the 1900s after we had fought and killed all the Native Americans. And then we put it into...
She knows everything, guys. She knows everything. So join Francesca. Written by John. Let me see this guy who wrote this. Let me see what he's up to. Writer and comedian. Ugh. Oh. Hold on. I don't know if this is the right one. This has to be him, though. If that's considered comedy. I can't believe people think that's a funny skit. How is that even a sketch? People in the comments. The comical way in which this was presented. How is it funny? All right, this has to be the writer guy. He worked on At Midnight, which I don't know. I mean, the fact he's writing on Mystery Science Theater is bad. Unless that went woke or something. We're at one episode. Oh God, Patton Oswalt. It probably went woke then. I should check it out and see how bad it is. By the way, the new Disney movie Wish is extremely woke, by the way. So if you take your kids to that, well, don't take them to that. But if you do, just know that the the main character, is supposed to be an activist. So yeah, that's gonna be really good. Go to see that. It's woke and terrible, from what I heard. All right, let's finish this out. I mean, it's so good.
Textbooks as fact. Because America.
I really hate the way, like, their demeanor. That's like the woke comedian or whatever. It's like they're, whatever that affect is. It's like horrible. It's just like, I'm like saying it's like I'm quirky and goofy and like I'm saying it, and why do they all talk that way? Like, what is that? Like, you could switch it out with a white nerdy guy, and it would sound exactly. It actually sounds like a white nerdy guy. Like, yeah, I think it's not exactly what you think it is. Okay.
And that's why we, but go ahead and enjoy your stuffing. He sits there after.
Like, and then she starts eating. Like, if that's how you feel about Thanksgiving, don't celebrate. Don't sit there and eat like an asshole. I'm gonna eat now and just like, while you guys sit with all of what I just said.
It's not exactly what you're taught at school. Yeah.
But the food is really good. And if you ignore all the terrible history, like, the murdering, the raping, the pillaging, it's still kind of a great holiday.
So the Mayflower is a lie.
Why do we eat cranberry sauce?
What about stuffing?
Is Black Friday really just a capitalist conspiracy to get poor people to buy things so we can't truly live out a populist revolt?
Or is it?
I am never telling you the truth ever again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of people were raped and murdered, but anyway, the food's pretty good though. This is how I do. This is funny. This is comedy. I just say it in this kind of voice, and it's like funny, and like I work on MTV now. That's just what I do. Yeah. Happy holiday if you think rape is a holiday. Oh, like you stuffed the turkey. What? Like you stuff and rape? Why don't you go ahead and rape the turkey while you're at it? Maybe it'll be good though. I don't know. That's how I'm funny. I'm a comedian because like at the end I said like, but it's still a really good holiday and the food's good anyway. Besides all the murder, isn't that funny? I should have it. She should have. I bet you. I'm surprised she doesn't have a Netflix special. She should just have one. They should just give her a Netflix special because like she. It's just a culture of like being talked down to. That's like what they do. They just like. It's like there's like a porn category of like humiliation or whatever. Some guys get off on the BDSM, stomping on somebody's balls or whatever. That's like, it's just that's the personality. They're like, hey, I'm going to humiliate you. And like, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like maybe some guys are, the guys that are given to that are like into it, sexually. Yeah, tell me how bad Thanksgiving is. Tell me. Oh, yeah, just tell me. The stuffing is bad. I don't really see anything else. Like, I remember how those were bad, man. They just went all in on that MTV. Okay, here's another one, guys. Oh, wait. Maybe, you know what? I'm a little worried I'm going to get a notice or something. I wanted to find just somebody being like that, like a regular just person on YouTube. Native American Indian Czech white lady. Teacher placed on leave after a Native American student records incident. And it shows this white lady with an Indian hat on doing like a. Now that's just like funny and ridiculous. I never heard of this. It says 2 years ago. She's wearing a mask too, which is ironic. What is she doing? What? I mean, this is ridiculous, though. Look, it says a California teacher is placed on leave while the school district investigates her behavior. What does that mean, investigates? A Native American student in the class recorded the incident. The student said he felt that violence was being committed against him. I mean, what? It's more just embarrassing and weird. Like, and I guess it made me wonder if she's nuts or something, but I don't think violence by yelling and being an idiot. Of course, comments are turned off. All right, I'm going to try to find more about this because I never heard about this. Yo, I ain't never heard about this. Why would you, yeah, why would you, she's trying to be fired? Fired months after video, so wow, that's weird. She was fired after months after. In California. Yeah, if you do that in California, I mean, that's insane. What an idiot. What the hell was she doing? Oh my god. Well, she was talking about what they used to actually do. I don't really. I mean, again, no context given for any video. I mean, everybody like acts like there doesn't need to be context given. There always does need to be. I mean, what was she doing that for? You have to know some kind of context. I mean, yeah, it was stupid. But then everybody who sees it actually knows nothing about why she did it. You know what I mean? See, somebody asked, what's the context? SOHCAHTOA is a mnemonic for trigonometry. So she was, I guess trying to teach something for trigonometry, but doing it in an Indian dance. But like, how could she think that wouldn't? There's no way. I don't understand how people don't think stuff like any moment anyone can be in a video that goes viral. Like, does anybody realize that? In real life now, we're living in a dystopian society now. Do people not know that? Everybody has a camera they can access at any time. If you do one thing messed up, that could be it for you. Like, it could go viral. You know, I mean, something could be even taken kind of like you could say something that is clipped. I mean, so like, okay, so like these comments on Reddit aren't actually that bad. Like they're not really that outraged. They're just like, what was she doing? She's been doing it for 10 years. Wow. Wow. Well, I don't know if this guy knows. I don't know if he's just saying that. You never know if somebody's real or not online, but I mean, maybe she was doing it for 10 years and like, yeah, people wouldn't have really said anything 10 years ago. 2011, yeah, nobody really. I mean, although, yeah, I was hearing stuff about cultural appropriation back then, I think. Every Halloween, as like the woke stuff caught on, every Halloween was just like somebody was getting in trouble. Every single Halloween, somebody. Like, why would you, like, this person says, this was goofy and in bad stage, but I look at it as a dorky teacher. I mean, yeah, it's like something for the office. Like a lot of, yeah, it's like something Michael Scott would have done. Not quite sure where the violence. I felt like violence was committed. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you have a kid who says that, like, I mean, who I mean, you can be like that was ridiculous. She shouldn't. I just feel like she's a dork. Like that's it. If she was smiling and like looking at the Indian kid, that would be different, I guess. Although then, I don't know, like you can't mind read. Everybody mind reads all the time now. Like, oh, I know exactly what she meant. I know she meant that. If you think violence is committed if somebody says words, like you need some kind of like something is wrong in your life that you think that's violence. She got fired, so I hope everybody's. I mean, we already can't teach kids anything anymore. Or like schools, people are getting dumber. Like people really don't have any idea how stupid people are getting. I just saw a video that a guy said, and I should probably try to find something about this. Oh, I saw that. This is what I heard. Children born during pandemic have lower IQs. And I heard this guy say that they were born with lower. That doesn't even make sense to me. Infants born during 2020 and 21 were unable to interact with the outside world as much as before, and limited stimulation at home appears to contribute to the decline. Now, babies have lower IQs now, guys, because of our stupid overreaction. Because we're scared, like everybody acted like we had the Black Death going on. Yeah, what do you think? A baby needs to fucking see what people, facial expressions and stuff. Not only that, people weren't even touching each other. People were afraid to be near people. People were kind of afraid to talk. I remember there were literally signs on the subway that showed that somebody talking is rude. That's what it like talking. I literally remember articles saying if you talk, it might spread COVID. So not only were they not seeing facial expressions, people weren't talking. People, like, everyone became a shut-in weirdo. pandemic effects may have lowered baby IQs. Here's another one. The first 1,000 days of a child's life are often referred to as a brain's window of opportunity, and the brain doubles in the first year. Less parental stimulation coupled with lack of engagement with other children. I mean, imagine. I don't think I know anyone that was had. Wait, do I? No, I know. I guess my friend had one that was. But I don't think I know anyone who was affected like their kid was affected right in the pandemic. That's really crazy. They're fucking babies born with lower IQs. Yeah, I know IQ scores have fallen. First time in decades, but we also are lowering the test like requirements, so what else? Terrible. Just awful. Alright, so I was gonna play maybe another one of these. If you guys Oh wait, no, I just wanted to see someone be annoying about Thanksgiving. Come on, guys. Don't let me die. I mean, I'm not on TikTok. That's where probably what I'll be. Yeah. So if you like genocide, keep eating. I'm a comedian, guys. This is what comedy is now. Is me being an asshole, like horrible, miserable person. Thanksgiving or Native American genocide. They'll change the name of it, I bet. They've already done that with Columbus Day. I bet you they'll change the name of Thanksgiving. You know what? I'm going to just this is my official claim. Yes, I am saying they will change the name of Thanksgiving. It will be called like Indians Day or Indian Day of Mourning. What an awful name. I mean, just forget about all our traditions in America. Any American thing is going to be like attempted to be taken away. Thanksgiving, the bloody truth. The bloody truth. How Thanksgiving really went down. The root. Oh man, this is going to be bad. Here we go, guys. Yep. Yeah, I agree with this comment. Imagine being this miserable that you have to attempt to ruin others' celebrate. It almost makes you feel bad for them, almost. I mean, they are bigoted. All these woke people are racist because they dehumanize anyone who they consider the oppressor is not worthy of being a human, basically, to them. I mean, look at how they're basically becoming little, Hitler youth out there. I mean, every college is becoming, they're. I mean, I haven't even gone over any of those stories, but I've been wanting to not really think about it. I mean, it's just too messed up. It's like crazy. running around. Like I saw an article where people in New York, you know, protesters in New York were saying Zionist days are numbered. Like basically crazy. How it really went down. White. Evil. White. Okay. What's wrong about that? I mean, in that other video it said eel or something. And I don't know what source they got for that, but maybe the maybe the Indians ate eel. You know? Maybe she's a racist. Interesting choice of word there. Rape the land. There was a rape that happened. Oh, what do you mean? Well, they took land. I mean, I don't know if I would use the word rape. They raped the land. They raped the turkey because they ate it. Oh, well, why would you say rape then? Well, you know, metaphorical. I mean, they don't even, like, you know, they slung around the word Nazi, and now they are Nazis. I bet you these people in these videos are holding signs because that's, you know, what you should do as a person is hold signs and yell. You guys not know that? I mean, if you listen to my videos or podcasts or whatever, you better be out in the streets holding a sign and yelling about something. Because if you're not, gravy.
Fuck
Because
you.
that's gravy.
Fuck
'Cause
you.
that's gravy.
Go ahead and enjoy your gravy. Your fucking American colonial turkey. If you're not out there holding a sign and yelling loudly and blocking traffic, preferably, if you're yelling and holding a sign like I want you to do, you better be blocking traffic and you better be interrupting someone's day. Like, you can't just do that. Don't just go out there with a sign and yell. I mean, that's good, but if you don't, you have to do it by ruining other people's day, though. You can't just, you have to. If you're really a part of the resistance.
You guys remember that? The resistance? Anybody who didn't like Trump joined the resistance? I mean, what are we, in a Star Wars movie? That's what bothered me the most. Well, it was kind of funny, I guess. It was like #resist. Remember that, guys? They acted like they were in the dark side versus the jet, or the. Seriously, sounds like a Star Wars movie or something. We're in the resistance and we're resisting. If you want to join the First Order. But they probably call themselves something like that still, right? Like if you're part of the Revolution for Change, or like, I don't know, there has to be some name, you know, like in the China Cultural Revolution, they were the Red Guards and all that. There has to be a name. I mean, I know there's Antifa and all that, but it's like too many. Antifa used to be like a fringe, whatever, extremist people, but now it's like they all are acting like that now because they're all going to. In New York City, they made lists of Israel affiliated businesses and stuff, sites, whatever. They just went there and protested. And there was this, like, in Queens, this Jewish teacher that had to hide in the school because they were going after them. I mean, we're literally in World War II now. I mean, how can you not say how is that not being anti-Semitic? I mean, the ironic thing is I used to be annoyed all the time because the Jewish, like, ADL would always get too sensitive. Like, to me, that seemed like they looked for anti-Semitism and always said somebody was being anti-Semitic. And now I'm like, okay, you're right. You're actually at this point you are actually being targeted. I mean, you had to hide in an there was like college Jewish students that had to hide in an attic. As ironic and crazy as that sounds, you don't have to believe me, just look it up. Here in New York, I mean, apparently for some reason New York is having the most of this shit. I mean, there is a lot of Jewish people here, but there is a lot of cities, I guess. And this is the one time where I'm like, wow, you guys actually are being, people are hunting down Jewish people now. The ADL used to be an overreacting, annoying, every little thing was called anti-Semitic back, And I even was annoyed at the Kanye response. I was like, I mean, because I am, pro free speech. I don't agree with them doxing the, anti-Semitic Harvard students that want to. Like, don't get me wrong. I think they're terrible people, and I think Kanye, honestly, is just like crazy. I don't really know if I take him that seriously. Maybe at the time he did think those things. Maybe he is I don't know. He's just an idiot. I mean, I just think like just let him dig his own grave, kind of. I mean, it was more entertaining. It's like this crazy video with Alex Jones. I mean, now they're agreeing with Kanye. He was like thrown under the bus for his, not like hating Jewish people and thinking there was a Jewish cabal or whatever. And guess what? Now they all agree with him. Now they're all in on that. Now they, and you know what annoys me a lot now is like, I mean, there's a lot of Jewish celebrities out there. There's a lot of Jewish people that that are normally really outspoken and annoying and woke, but they're not coming out and saying why are the college kids, except for Amy Schumer, I think I talked about. Most of them aren't doing shit because they're cowards. I mean, it's so pathetic. Crying about possible racism for years, and now you're not going to, when there's actually real hate going on against you, you're not going to speak out? Like, fuck off. It's fucking pathetic. I would at least respect you. Like, if you're not going to come out and say, like, I mean, I don't know, maybe they are. I should try to. Oh, look at this, guys. See? Celebs speak out against anti-Semitism amid Kanye controversy. So they did then when it was easy to jump on the bandwagon to condemn Kanye. But, where are you guys now? Anti-Semites supporting Israel is weird. I don't look at this. Nobody. Patricia Heaton. She was like conservative. She's always speaking out. Okay, the only ones I've heard of are these people: Sacha Baron Cohen, Amy Schumer, Deborah Messing. I guess that's it. Although this was like a private thing, they met with TikTok. They're not even tweeting about it. They're fucking cowards. This is fucking pathetic. I mean, what the hell is going? Like, you're all so cowardly. Why won't you tweet this shit? You always tweet about everything else. Why won't you put this, post it? So they had a private call with TikTok. A score of Jewish celebs are criticizing TikTok, in a private phone call because they're cowards. What is happening at TikTok? It is creating the biggest anti-Semitic movement since the Nazis. Shame on you. I think he's British, right? So he was sort of defending the protesters, and Deborah Messing pushed back. Man, you know what? Just go fuck yourself. Like, I have no sympathy. In these some model here, Gigi, I don't know how to say her stupid name. Gigi Hadid. She's of Palestinian descent. Oh, now she wouldn't be having backlash. She must have immediately got a little backlash supporting Palestine. Okay, so yeah, I don't see any. I've searched. I don't see any celebrities speaking out because they're afraid to piss off young people. Because they're fucking. Why don't you fucking. Man, I just can't stand. Like, celebrities are fucking terrible people, man. They're all. They won't. You know why they won't speak out? Because that's how they got successful. Probably is they just were fake. Anything that's public. Oh, is that popular to say? Oh, are the young people not saying that? I'm not going to say it then. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to. No. One month ago, Amy Schumer, Jason Biggs. There was an open letter to TikTok by more than 30 Hollywood stars and influencers. Yeah, are they posting about this on their fucking social media? I doubt it. I'm going to send a private letter to TikTok. I don't want anyone to see this. Oh no. Are the kids not going to like me? They have to like my posts. Not going to say it publicly. Oh no. Amy Schumer, fucking idiot. Let me see if she backtrack. I bet you she backtrack. Does anybody even like follow her comedy anymore? Amy Schumer was getting canceled. I don't know. She always kind of gets backlash and then like doesn't. Amy Schumer says she has lost friends for support of Israel. I mean, at least she spoke out. I mean, she's the only one. Like, I don't like her, but at least she spoke out. I mean, that's kind of. I'm sure she's still an idiot. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, she's woken up and is now, like, normal. No. On this one thing, good that she spoke out because I know there is a ton of celebrities. Like, where's Howard Stern? What is he saying about it? Was he not talking about it? Coward? God, what a. Ugh. All right, I don't see anything. I don't see anything about it. Look, he was slammed Kanye West. He said he's like Hitler back in 2022. Now what's he saying? Nothing? Well, I'm woke. Remember he said I'm woke now, and it's awesome. Loser. Oh wait, the kids. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be against Israel. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say anything. God. Howard Stern tells off critics who say he's woke now. I'm anti-Trump, pro-vaccine, and support transgender people. I'm not going to say anything if people are anti-Semitic now. Oh, everybody turned into Kanye West. Every college student turned into Kanye West. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going to. No. No, no, I'm not gonna do anything. I mean, why would I say anything? Oh shit, God. I've had this up the whole time. All right, I'll get better at streaming. Shut up. An idiot. I had that up the whole fucking time. I was not talking about it anymore. God. I need a producer, guys. I need an assistant to say, hey, you have that up on the screen. Sorry. Should have been looking at the StreamYard the whole time. Well, Thanksgiving ruined. For the YouTube one. I think the Rumble one is fine. I'm probably not going to... Look, go on the Rumble one if you want to see the better video version. Yeah. Anyway, somebody who went fully woke now apparently is Susan Sarandon. I was kind of starting to like her because she was like not completely doing everything that left was doing. Turns out she went fully on board with now she was dropped from her like age. I don't agree with that again, like because I'm saying she went to a fucking Palestine protest. I mean, like again, I don't agree that she's dropped from her agency, although she probably is totally fine. No longer represented by UTA. I don't know. That seems like a big deal, but I mean, why are people taking sides with this? Why are people going like, "Oh, I'm fully on board with Palestine"? I'm not even going to say it was bad that they took hostages. I'm not going to do that cuz I don't want to upset the young people. I want to be I want to be cool even though I'm a grandma's age. I still want to be in the crowd with the young people. I want to be hip. I have to be hip all the time. I can't say anything unpopular. That's every celebrity now. I can't say anything unpopular. I can't be real. I have to be fake and just go with whatever is trending. There are a lot of people afraid of being Jewish at this time, and they're getting a taste of what it feels like to be a Muslim. What are you talking about? No one is like, yeah, maybe after 9/11. Gal Gadot actually served in the Israel Defense IDF that everybody hates. I doubt she's even posting anything though. They're just everybody who's supporting Israel and like they're just not posting anything. I'm just gonna keep quiet. I don't want to upset. I just have to be hip all the time. I have to be in the right. I can't be seen as, oh no, people are gonna be upset. Yeah, some actors from the next Scream movie. How many Scream movies does there need to be? I mean, it was just okay. I don't really get it. It was an okay movie. I don't think I've seen like. Well, I might have seen a few of them because. I mean, I don't. How are you? I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't agree with people being let go and fired from stuff for being pro-Palestine. And then that makes them seem like, oh, I'm a hero because I was fired. Look, I'm speaking out. And like, you know, I don't know. Just, you know, too bad.
Enjoy your
guys.
great.
I hope you all enjoyed your Indian rape day. Are you having leftovers? Well, guess what? The Indians didn't get leftovers because their families were fucking killed. I hope you enjoy the taste of blood. Okay? I'm making a list of all the people who had Thanksgiving, and I'm going to go show up with signs and yell. That's what I'm going to do in my life now. I'm fully going to actually majored in yelling with a sign. Like, I'm just going to do that full time now. I actually quit my job, and I'm like, I'm just trying to rally the, like, you know. I'm going to do that full time. We really got to spread the message of yelling and blocking traffic and stuff. Like, I don't even know what it's about, but just going to these events with a sign and yelling seems to be like what kids are doing now. And I don't want to upset the kids. I want to make them on my side. So I'm going to do that now. So the next guy in his room, I'm just going to make a sign. I'm going to yell and live stream it. So join me there.
Yeah, I hope you like your turkey with a side of murdered babies, because they, you know. Oh, Hamas murdered babies. I don't. Guess what? Israel did.
That's what's going on now. That's all people do now is they go, oh, they said this happened. Well, guess what? They did this. I'm not going to listen to you. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not going to listen to you. Nah, nah, nah.
So just enjoy your gravy with a side of murdered babies and eaten fetuses, and they went all out when they got the Indians, actually. I don't know if you heard, but they, like, had sex with all the grandfathers and then threw all the dead bodies in a pile and then, like, just ate a lot of the dead bodies and stuff. And that was actually what the original gravy was made out of. It was, like, melted bones, and that was what the gravy was. The melted bones of their victims. They'd, like, hang all the, like, fucking... They'd skin the fucking Indians and hang them on trees and shit, yo, like the Predator. I mean, they were fucking... Dude, you do not want to mess with the Pilgrims. Imagine how... I mean, like, that is kind of...
An ironic, like, funny, like, the Pilgrims looking all innocent with their stupid outfits, and then they're murdering crazy. That's what they were, dude. They fucking, you know, spread the word out there, man.
They fucking murdered. The fucking gizzard. They wore the gizzard. They fucking murdered and raped the land. They raped the land. They also raped sweet potatoes because I ate a lot of them. So I'd say it's raping. Stay tuned for my Christmas episode where I
deconstruct the colonial narrative of Christmas, and I tell you how bad it is. While I open presents and participate in Christmas myself, I'm going to take a big sheet of talking points, and I'm going to film it and tell everybody what Christmas really is about, yo. So stay tuned for my deconstruction and the real history
of Christmas. Stay tuned next month, guys. All right, thanks for listen, watching. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Die, yo. If you ate on Thanksgiving, if you participated. I hope that you get melted down into gravy. That's what should be done. Only fair, yo. Let's begin. The Thanksgiving revenge. Is what I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go on Thanksgiving revenge tour, and it's ThanksKILLING. And we're just gonna go fucking get revenge. Anybody we're gonna look up on 23andMe or whatever those sites are. We're gonna find anybody that's got Pilgrim DNA in them.
And then we're gonna fucking murder everybody in their family and then melt them down into gravy and fucking eat the gravy. Okay? So ThanksKILLING is coming soon. ThanksKILLING.